Talk about truth.
From the Morgan family. Welcome, Gramps Morgan. Gramps Morgan. And performing live, Grammy-winning superstar, Kofi.
Blessings all from a life.
Kofi.
God for the journey, the earnings are dust, blood.
Kofi. Along with our very own Tamara Songbird and Akeem, 6 international artists, 4 live bands, 1 night, 1 venue, 1 big show. Get your early bird tickets now for only $100. VIP $500 at advertised outlets, or get them live on gotofed.com. Saturday, April 15th. Get ready for the big show. Digicel Reggae Fest. You don't want to miss this one.
Always be sure you settle for more. Get up to 35% off Beacon's fully comprehensive vehicle insurance and still cover a whole lot more. Enjoy higher discounts and better coverage for any kind of vehicle, car, SUV or pickup, with free loss of use, windscreen cover and special perils. To sign up, call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and settle for more today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Good morning, everybody. Are you guys getting the notification? I don't know, for some reason Mark seems to be playing the fool these days. I don't know what's going on with Mark, but a lot of folks are saying they're not getting the notification at once. And I've noticed that for a couple other pages that I follow as well. Usually I would get the notification, but now I have to literally go on the page itself and look for the live. Then there's 3 or 4 dots that you have to click, and it will give you the options to turn on the notification. So if for some reason you're not getting it, if you're on the live now, just head on over to just click the 3 dots on the page at the side of the live, and you can't see nothing, and you'll see that option to turn on the notification. All right, because I don't know why they keep turning them off. You know, folks are saying they're joining late and we're almost halfway through. They're getting the notification. Anyways, everybody good? Who's here? Good morning, Crystal. Morning, Shauna. Good morning, Jay. Laborde. Good morning, Michael. Benjamin, good morning. Valerie, how are you? Morning, Shante. Linda Pearl, good morning. Roseanne, who else is here? Morning, Marianne. Good morning, Jackie. Miss Jacqueline. Morning, Camille. Says it turned on the notification so fast. Who else is here? Morning, Larry. Good morning, Wendy. How's Canada this morning? Y'all warm? Larry, what's it like? Where are you? Oh, Larry, are you in Montreal or Toronto? Not behind God's back like Aisha. Aisha lives in a place called no, Wendy, I took it off. Aisha lives in a place called Alberta. That when it's summer, it is still winter. Let's like behind God back somewhere in Canada, Alberta, wherever that is. And she's always talking about it being very cold, always. You didn't get it? Okay, well, y'all know at 11 o'clock it's ladies' room. So if you don't get it, just go on over to my page or to Power's page and you'll be on the live. Morning, Sonia. Yo, Sonia, your people aren't giving me a chance to rest at night. I swear, it's like one to the other. It's never a dull moment in the yard. I'm telling you, these Jamaicans, I thought Grenadians like Bacchanal. Listen, we ain't have nothing on these Jamaican bloggers every day. Morning, Rita. Morning, Alexander. Morning, Queen Bee. Morning, Betty Ann. How are you? Tafazwa, good morning. G-Eds, good morning. No, Larry's not for sale. Morning, Dewey. Morning, whatever. Wendy, you live where? Wendy, where are you? Are you in Grenada or are you back in Canada? You say you're wearing t-shirt today? It's always cold over there, right? See, I'm not lying. Aisha is on the live. Isn't it always cold in that place you live, Aisha? I swear you're the only person that I know I've ever heard talking about they're from Alberta. Everybody that I know in Canada always talks about Montreal or Toronto, or you're the only person I know who lives in that place called Alberta. Morning, Marlene. Shirley Japal, good morning. It's your birthday tomorrow, Rita? Oh, a happy birthday in advance. Hope all is well and you'll enjoy your day. Shout out to all my fellow Aquarians. The Pisces people, they're eagerly waiting in the wings. Good morning, Denise. Huntington in Long Island, good morning. Andre Harry, hope you're here. Good morning. Morning, Sheldon. Hope all is well, guys. So, that Alberta is the second coldest place in Canada? Well, look at that. That's why she's always talking about being cold. Crony Latouche, good morning. I told you, it'd be like, I'll be seeing folks in Toronto talking about 80 and whatever degrees weather, and Aisha be like, she's still cold. So she says summer is literally 2 weeks, if all of that. Oh, who said you all in all that place? Where you go when Caribbean people be? I think you're the only person I've ever heard that lives all the way out there. Anyways, morning, Veronica. Morning, Sylvester. Morning to those of you who view via the YouTube. Good morning to those of you on YouTube, and good morning to those listening via radio. The silent watchers and listeners, good morning. Welcome to the show. 50 below zero. Listen, I don't know how she does it, but Aisha is a trooper to go live in that place where it's always cold. CJ, I ain't got no room. Do you have a room for me? There's no room. There's no room. Shauna, you would love Alberta because you love feeling cold. I hate feeling cold. When I get cold, I'm miserable, I'm grumpy. I don't know. The only time I like being cold is like when you have the AC on and you're like under your quilt, or you're under your thick cover. It feels really nice. But if you have to get up to use the bathroom, but I don't like feeling cold at all. I hate feeling cold. Morning, Terrence Wells. How are thou? Jackie, you already won. I don't even know why you're even still trying to hustle votes. You already won. I think you've reached over 600 now. Jess said there must be some great reasons why people choose to live in Alberta. I guess Aisha doesn't want to be around the Caribbean folks, so she moved to Alberta. Summer weather in February, and February is supposed to be the coldest month. Well, yeah, I'll be calling warm is cold for me, so whatever. Yeah, so this morning we have a sort of long pants situation. Like, yo, this cold is annoying me, I swear. Lately I've been getting these floating -60. Morning, Jenilyn. So we have a pretty long, I don't even have the energy for it, but I gotta do it. I don't know how many times we have to tell y'all to stop going through people's phones. Y'all keep setting yourselves up, but hey, you went, you saw whatever you saw, and now you have to deal with it. So my girl says she met this guy about 5 months ago, and they've been inseparable ever since. She says when she first met him, he told her he had a son and a child mother. The son from the picture he showed me looked around 4 to 6 years old. Debbie, what trouble are you getting into? So she says the son from the picture he showed me looked around 4 to 6 years old. So I didn't really make it no big deal again after that. You know, we never spoke about it again, and it was never really no problem because he did everything right, showed me attention every day. He's there. The coitus is on point. They have regularly. They celebrate the lime together. They celebrate holidays together until one day she says they were both liming and she got a bit tipsy and she picked up his phone and scrolled. And she says him and his child mother, they were having a conversation. She says it's not something she would usually do, but he always insists on, taking my phone and checking it. So I was like, why not? And I see a few pics of a young baby, not more than a couple months old. I don't know if I was just too high or too naive and caught up in him that I didn't think nothing of it and thought it must be someone else's own, because I would definitely know if it was his. Anywho's, she says she put back the phone and didn't say anything again until a few months later. She's on a call with him. He's on a call. She says, I'm in the kitchen, he's in the room, and I'm hearing a baby crying on the call. I don't know if he thought I couldn't hear, so I started thinking again, but I never mentioned anything because I wanted to make sure. Then next day, so she sent this yesterday, so that would have been on Tuesday, Valentine's Day. She said she saw the phone on the bed, so she's saying, let me see if I can find anything to make this make sense. So she went in his WhatsApp again. These stories are Kalalu soup. Went on his WhatsApp, and his child mother display pic is the same picture she saw a few months back. So I knew now I was right. So I waited a few hours and I asked him, do you have a daughter? And he said yes, but that was before he met me. And if he told me, he knew I wouldn't want him, which is 100% true. But I have fallen deep for this guy, but I feel vulnerable and taken advantage of. What would you guys do? Story NY Ben. She wants to know what would we do. To begin with, what should you do? What do you think you should do? Because according to you, you've fallen deeply for this person, but based on what you said, the relationship is definitely not built on honesty to start with. It's built on a lie, because according to Homeboy, Homeboy, that is my problem really with people. At the end of the day, I always say, let people decide what they want for themselves. If somebody's into you, they're into you, and it doesn't matter what, they're gonna deal with you if they choose to. But I just find it to be kind of selfish when people only look out for their own interests by omitting or deliberately leaving out important parts that you should know about, and by the time you find out, you're way in too deep. You know what I mean? Because according to her and according to him, he knew that if he had approached her. But what is, to me, that is even an issue. The issue is, if you have a baby, right, and you're not with a mother, you moved it on, you're looking for another relationship, what is the issue? My whole thing here is more to do with, what is the relationship? Is he still in a relationship with the mother of that child? That should be your biggest concern, not the fact that he have a child. What is the relationship status with the child mother? Are they still sleeping together? Are they still in a relationship? What is it? I think that is what I'm more concerned about than him not telling you that he has a few months old baby when you were thinking the child was much older. So the couple months is how long? 5 months ago. How old is that baby? Let me go back down and check again. Did she say? How old is that baby? 5 months, blah, blah, blah. My math not mathing this morning, so help me. Anyways, lady, let's get down to the meat of the matter, right? You live in love with this man. You've fallen deeply for him, but you feel vulnerable and taken advantage of. Question you need to ask him, is he still in a relationship with the young lady? If he's not, yes, he lied to you. But if you're into this person, as you say, of course, you know, you can have the conversation, forgive him if you really want to be with him, minus, you know, all the additions, and there's no baby mother in the picture, like, you know, in an intimate way. Of course, he would have to deal with her. It's a baby. They're going to have to co-parent. So if they're not together, of course, you have to expect some sort of communication regarding child and, you know, taking care of child and what have you. But I really want to know, what I really want to know is he still in a relationship with the mother of that child? I mean, that should be the biggest issue. So I don't want to come here and give you a whole heap of advice and tell you this, that, and then you still decide, because a lot of the times, even when y'all come for advice, sometimes y'all just want people to say, hear what you want to hear. That ain't changing the price of nutmeg. Y'all still gonna be with the person. That's one thing this is one thing I've learned. When you love somebody, even though it might be toxic, it might not be ideal, but until you're ready to leave, doesn't matter what anybody says. You standing by, what does the song say? Stand by your man? Who sing that song again? That country song? You're still gonna stand by your man or your woman regardless until you decide it's time for you to leave. So if you know that, you know, you're not in a hurry to go anywhere, because that last line is what have me like, Aruna, don't give it much energy today, because Miss Lady ain't going nowhere anytime soon. This part where she says, I have fallen deep for this person. I didn't want to invest too much attention and time into this, because that falling deep, you ain't getting up and walk with your Georgie bundle like immediately. Yeah? What's your errands gone self? Go and watch Auntie Donna. You know nothing to do on the people job. Mr. Strokes, where you going about going and watch Auntie Donna? Boy, tell you, after one time is the next in shoot. Did I say you come now? You leaving me and go and watch, boy, you say a friend in need. A friend indeed, for real. Yeah, so what do you guys think she should do? She still loves this man, according to her, but she feels that she was taken advantage of because of the fact he did not tell her he had a baby, and she thought it was, you know, a much older child. I mean, life could be so simple and easy if people would only be straight up about what they want and stop going up the road, come down the bend, stop by the big stone, you will see a grey house. After you pass the grey house, look for a standpipe, and after the standpipe, go up a little more, you see a lamp pole. After the lamp pole, there's another big stone with some red, yellow, and green paint on it. Go up a little more, you'll see an old car by the road. And then after you pass that, just go a little further and you'll find the place you're looking for. When all you could do is tell the person, turn on your location, send me your location, 1, 2, 3, let me find you. Why is it so hard to like just tell people what time it is, and let the person make an informed decision as to what they want to do with their lives, who they want to share their lives with, instead of all this rigmarole, all this up and down the place, all this just wasting time. There's somebody for everybody. One person may not like, another person might like it. So it's unfair to pull somebody into a situation knowing that if you had told them the truth, they would not be dealing with you. But you went ahead nonetheless because it's what you want, and you couldn't care less what the other person wants. So you basically caught between a rock and a hard place because you're deep in love with this man. Tammy Wynette, stand by your man. You're basically deep in love with this man, but he did not tell you the truth. And which begs the question, if he did not tell you the truth about something so important, how you leave out a whole child? Okay, kind of man you forsaking your child for a woman? Boy, live wicked outside here, yes? You lie about your child, you basically disown your baby to just to get woman. You never even tell the lady you have a baby. And the reason for doing it is because you know she would not have consented to being with you if she knew. You getting father, yeah? The man disowned his child and he ain't mentioned nothing about the baby to the lady, you know. Wow. Yeah, be doing the most out here for when he could simply, speak the truth, cost it what it will. It is what it is. There are people who would be with you, choose to be with you regardless. But how do you just omit something so important like she would never find out? You can't hide a child forever. You can't hide a child forever. So how do you leave out your child just to get somebody? And your explanation is, if you had told her, you know she wouldn't want you. How you plan to hide a baby? For how long you plan to hide that child? So yes, on one hand, it's like, don't go into people's phones, but it seems as though that's the only way you get the truth out of people. Meantime, I'll go and search nobody's phone, because like I said, you have to be strong. Because 99% of the time, you are not prepared for what you find. You know you're going to find something. There's this intuition. There's this thought that, hey, something is going on. I need to check. But a lot of the times, what you find, you can't deal with it. So if you know you can't deal with it, don't deal with the people's phone. So you found what you found. You confronted him. He admitted to having a child. Now, you want to know what should we do? Like I said, it's dependent on the relationship with the child's mother. People mess up sometimes, and like he said, he knew that if he had told you about this baby, you would not have given him a chance. So you said for the past couple months it's been going pretty good. You guys have been inseparable for the past 5 months. He shows you a lot of attention. Y'all have coitus regularly. Y'all lime and celebrate holidays together. So for the most part, y'all seem to have a good little thing going. So minus him omitting this part of his life, is this something you can forgive? Is this something you can work with, knowing that it has such a young baby? And of course, that would mean a lot of he would have to deal with the mother of that child on a regular basis. Is that something you can handle? So the Queen he wondering the same thing. She said even say they're spending all holidays and things together. So I know how many holidays passing in the Queen. I don't know. He doesn't want a serious relationship. He just wanted to get below the skirt. See, imagine being married to them for years and they leave out having children, not child. And the explanation was, if they told me, I would not have given them a chance. Will you neglect your child for a woman by? Like you disown your child don't exist just for girl? Wow. Then it says the reason why he's out with her all the time liming is because the baby mother have to stay home with the baby and can't go anywhere. Exactly. Marlene says that's a big part to omit. I wouldn't trust someone who did this. That's what I'm saying. So if you could lie about something so important, what else would you lie about? How do you not tell somebody that you have a baby with somebody else? That is a part of your life. You can't hide that child forever. So you have all right to be hurt and feel a type of way, because that probably isn't something. There are people who say they don't want to be with anybody who has children or child or whatever, because trust me, it's not easy. It's not the easiest of relationships to be in unless these two people have a good understanding, and they co-parent to the best of their ability, and it's not no tugging and pulling Listen, to be caught in the middle of a situation where the person you're with has a bitter child father or a bitter child mother, it's not the easiest one to be. So there are people who say, you know what? I don't want to date anybody who has children, whatever the case might be. I don't have any, and I don't want somebody who has something fresh, clean. I can work with that. So what would you say to this person? She wants y'all advice. Let me see, I got a couple messages coming in on the WhatsApp. Someone says, if a man lies on having a whole human baby as his own, you think he wouldn't do you worse? That's my sentiment exactly. Oh, as a man, you lie and leave out your child just to get somebody. Nah. Now you'll have me questioning everything you said. You'll have me questioning this entire relationship. The entire relationship you'll have me questioning, because you don't know what is real from fake, what is lie from truth, based on how you went about handling the situation. Oh boy. What a tangled web we weave. Sometimes y'all don't ever sit and think sometimes life could be so easy if people just be honest and straight up and would let the chips fall where they may. Y'all ever think that way? Like sometimes when you're just sitting and thinking about life and people you deal with, and that thought ever crossed your mind? Someone says two things. It's either you're tipsy, put it away and wait a couple months again. The child might disappear, or you encourage a man to take care of his children and welcome to stepmotherland because you're not going anywhere. I am of the belief you're not going anywhere either. A relationship built on lies is not what you really want. An omission is a falsehood. He misled you. That's where I'm leaning. Another person here says, foundation of the relationship was built on at least one lie. A big lie, a whole other human. This person here says, that's a toxic relationship. She's not going anywhere. Women, she will continue having unprotected sex. Then the man, he spend more time with her. Then she will get pregnant and bring him up for maintenance. Then post on a status, men are dogs. Someone says, I don't know, sis. However, the fact is that he hides it should tell you he and his baby mother aren't only co-parenting. She's the main, you decide. Sorry, sometimes it's that simple. Someone says, Tuesday was Valentine's Day. I'm still high on love and I can't deal with this negativity today. But you can't undo the 5 years of romancing that you had with these 5 months, within those 5 months. So just play your role and let it be. Brian says, my advice, which you probably wouldn't take all steps necessary to ensure no further contact with that man. No calls, no texts, nothing. Not even checking up on him via friends or Facebook. Share what you have to do with one of your best friends so she can help you to hold you to your convictions. Consider any connection you have with him as an addiction to a bad drug. And the only way to really beat an addiction is to stop feeding it, yeah? Hope she takes that advice. Says if a man lies on having a hobby. So we do good, but women always falling in love quick, then checking phone once after. I don't know if FIU or you, I can't stand Samuel. If you're looking for FIU, always checking. Someone said she have a right to check the phone because he does be checking her phone. But me personally, I'm not checking any man's phone. Nope, been there, done that, lesson learned. I don't look for trouble. Anything I have to know will reveal itself in due time. You have to decide what you want to do. We can't decide for you. It's like your life, so you'll have to live it. And just be wise and think of what is best for you and make a decision based on that. And this one says, Miss Lady, keep your man. Man very scarce these days. So sounds just like my baby daddy. Manipulation is real. So the first thing you have to do is to go, listen, stop insulting people. Leave them alone. Say, oh, y'all just fall in love so quickly and y'all are inseparable. That doesn't sound like your first relationship. If it was, I would have understood it, but I can't. I honestly can't. So the general consensus is, at the end of the day, you have the facts before you. You know that he lied to you. Is it a lie that can damage or undermine the relationship forever? Is it something you can get past and forgive him? or should you hit the road? That is a question only you can answer. You're the one in it. You know how you and what's been going on. You know the good, bads, and ugly parts of your relationship. Good, bad, and ugly parts of your relationship. So we can't really say to leave or to stay. You're gonna have to make the decision on your own based on analyzing everything, putting everything on the table from the day y'all met to now. You didn't mention any form of neglect, says he's been treating you very well, paying attention. Y'all have been doing flying fish and all kind of thing and having a wonderful time. But now you went into his phone, found out that he's been lying to you about having a baby, and that has thrown the relationship in a tailspin, at least on your end. And homeboy is saying he did not tell you because he had the feeling you would not have been with him if you chose to deal with that person. So, if he chose to tell you about the baby that he has with another person. So again, like I said, it's up to you. The ball is in your court. You decide what you want to do. Is it worth fighting for? Is there anything else that he's withholding from you? You need to have an open, honest, frank conversation. Tell you what it is, how it is. Let you decide whether you're going to stay or whether you're going to leave. But you can't just continue as no, if nothing's happened. There's going to be that elephant in the room. So have the conversation with him. And if you think that he's still not being honest, then take it from there and decide what you're going to do. Yeah? Take it from there and decide what you're going to do. Someone said the child was before they got together. What's to hide? Lay your cards on the table and let the person be free to decide if they want to join the game. You don't lie by omission. That's the same as trying to trick them into the relationship. That's what I'm saying. So, if he's not with the baby mother, my question is, why the need to withhold that bit of information? The only reason I'm getting is maybe he's still dealing with the baby mother, so he can't come clean and say, okay, so-and-so is the case. Me and Janice no longer together, but we share a baby, and of course I have to take my fatherly role. I have to be responsible for that child, play a fatherly role in his life, yada yada yada. But I'm gonna make sure that you're taken care of and make sure you're happy in the relationship and all of that. But that is the situation with myself and Janice. We just share a child. We're not in a relationship. There's nothing going on there. Nothing to worry about. If that was the case, why couldn't you have just said so to her? Which begs the question: is there more? Did you say the matcha? Did you say the matcha in the pestle? Whatever. Something else is going on there, and I'm of the firm belief that child mother is very much present in the life of this gentleman. So, miss, there's something in the mortar beside the pestle. Yes. So, miss, talk to your man, not to us. Okay. On that note, I'm gonna see y'all on Monday, God's will. We'll have a continuation. Man, you know what I really wish I could do? I really wish I could bring these live people in the studio, man and woman together. But y'all just be talking the talk, but y'all coward. Y'all, when you have a situation, instead of texting it in, Janice and Leroy still together. Instead of texting it in, how about you bring the person, send the situation, bring the person, set up the camera, we sit, we listen to the two of you, put you a couple feet apart, listen to the two of you, and then people can call in. Y'all just be talking the talk, and y'all ain't even have to put you on camera. You could be off screen. We just hear your voice. Come and give y'all a story for yourself. Come and give y'all a story. Someone says my situation was similar with my ex. A few months into our relationship, I found out he had someone pregnant for him. He admitted to it when I asked, but said they're no longer together. I believed him. I was kind of young and naive and head over heels in love. A few years later, I got pregnant with my daughter, and a few months after that, I found out the same baby mama was pregnant for him again. The same one who no longer had an intimate relationship with. Yeah. I'm telling you, people play dangerous games out here. Dangerous game. Larry said, no life trouble. Next thing you know, Larry, you should be happy if you see a woman. We save you a trip to the police station. You should be paying me for shedding light on something that you didn't know happening in your life. So what you worried about? You should be very happy. So I know what you're talking about. Next thing is you woman you see. If you see a woman, you should glad. Save you a lot of problems. Baku, one in. Anyways, guys. Listen, old, young, middle age, same problem. Fed up with all you. All you bye. See y'all on Monday. Thanks so much to our friends at Beacon Insurance, Western Union, and of course, remember we're getting ready for Reggae Fest. Yeah? The big show April 15th at the National Stadium. It's going down. So organize yourselves. Miss Jackie probably got her tickets for backstage already. So we'll see y'all next week. Thanks so much for checking in, guys. Have a good Thursday. Alright?